make sure that you are not.
The whole problem with homelessness comes from urban poverty. Can you tell us more? You've been doing this for many years.
Yes, what we're trying to do is just actually to get close to them by feeding them. One thing is we achieve the objective of making sure that they are fed, and we also have the medical over there to make sure that they're not in pain. So when you take care of the basic needs, you get close to them. You build a relationship, there's trust. Once you get closer to them, then only you start to understand what are the problems of poverty. And you don't want the people who are now not homeless but living in poor conditions, you don't want them to end up becoming homeless. And our concern is actually about the children and the youth. So in order to do that, we must continue to feed. That is the gateway. Mm-hmm. And it helps us to really just about building trust. If you build trust, then they will open up slowly. Even then, we will not know all their problems entirely. And the problems are so complicated, you cannot solve everything in one go.
Spoken to a couple of people so far who believe or who feel that NGOs such as the soup kitchens who feed the urban poor and the homeless add to the problem. What are your thoughts on that?
No, that is crap. I'm so sorry you have to use that word, because, you're entitled to your opinion, of course, but to me, you just can't. Sometimes people come, like during Ramadan, everyone wants to feed because it's about, getting pahala, how many times, whatever. Okay, fine. Again, you're entitled to do that, but that creates the problem. That creates the problem in the sense that everyone's waiting for handouts. So, and it looks bad. It looks bad because you see the food wastage, you see the duplication, you see everybody just waiting, you see the kids coming out from their flats and camping outside just to wait for handouts. Now, I don't know who's wrong. Do you blame the people who want to give? Or do you blame them for expecting all these things?
Now, we spoke to JKM and the welfare department said that sometimes they feel that feeding the homeless does more harm than good because, the public perception for many people is that, because during the day they see homeless people lying asleep on the kaki lima. So the perception is that they're lazy or they're addicted to substances. This is not necessarily the truth. What are your thoughts on this?
Okay, there are those that are like that. I cannot deny that there are those that are like that. And I said, look, we've got to do something. We have to go back to doing the rates where you screen them. If they test positive for anything, they have to go in for rehab. Some of them don't have documents, but you see, previously we used to do regular rates with all the agencies. NGOs are invited to assist. Now, we've not done that in a while, but I think they did that over the weekend. And I hope they will continue because the rates are not harsh. They're actually a way for them to screen and to know that people who need help, they will be helped. So that way you make sure that they know that they cannot do that. They cannot be high and sleeping, like that during the daytime. The fact that there are those who are doing that, it tarnishes everyone else. It's ridiculous. And you say, what? KL? And this is happening in KL. And some people are talking like this, don't do this, don't do that. I say, oh, please lah.
Okay. All right. Now, what can we as regular Malaysians do to help with this, problem?
Let us come forward. Let us think. We try to tell the minister, let us do things. One thing is about coming up with employable skills. Another thing is let us guide. You just don't go and give a course and leave. You must guide them out. of poverty. Show them this is the way out. You just can't give a course for one day and say, "Die, I've done my work." You must show them this is the way to do it. Next step, next step, next step until they're independent. Because otherwise, they've been stuck there, fallen through the cracks for too long. For them to get up, it's not easy. Even us, come on now. If you supposing you lose your job, within a few months you fall in that trap and you say, "My God, to get up is so hard. I don't even know who to call to get a job." People, the first thing you ask is, "What was your last job?" They go and check, and that's it. So it's not easy to get out of poverty. Let us guide them out of it, and then I've seen a few of them get out and out. Yeah, but if they slip again, to catch them before they go down again.
Other than food distribution, what else does Pertiwi Soup Kitchen do?
We have a medical team, and then we give free haircuts, yet not give free haircuts, and then we do job placements, training, and then we do back to school program, milk powder and Pampers, and diapers, and then anything else that they need, our IC replacement when they lose their ICs, because if they lose their ICs, they can't do it. Yeah. So we do all these things. It's just like a one-stop center that we are moving around. They know they can come to us.
So Omar, how long have you been a volunteer with Pertiwi?
For about 6 to 7 years, since 2014.
Okay. What do you get out of volunteering?
Well, I enjoy the camaraderie and I enjoy giving back to the community in KL. I mean, I'm a KL boy. I grew up in KL, so I went to school down the road as well. So for me, it's kind of giving back to people here.
Omar, do you feel that what you do here makes a difference?
I hope it does. Yes, I think because we are consistent and we are here 4 nights a week and 3 lunch services. So it really does make a difference to the lives of the people because it's easy just to give food if it's kind of a one-off thing. But to be there every day, day in, day out, year in, year out, for people who need it, I think that really makes a difference.